Okay, everybody, let's prize picks. We appreciate you back with us here on a Thursday. We're inching closer to the weekend. We've got some day games to hit, so please pay attention. Let's build. Let's win some money. Yes, we're going to match your first deposit up to $100 on PrizePicks. That's all you need to do is sign up with that link. We'll match it. You can deposit up to 100. Don't worry. We've got you up to 100. Oh, by the way, as you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, we're also going to give you a free month of Stochastic Plus. Now, that's our award-winning worldwide sharpest DFS projections you'll find. And look, you can play fantasy scores here on PrizePicks if you're new. So just match up what we have with what PrizePicks has, and you'll be able to beat the book. Simple as that. Take advantage of what we have. All right, let's start. Oh, I love this one. And I think when we build our 5-leg flex play, we remind ourselves, of course, that you got to get 4 of 5 for this thing to count. So let's start right away with Pablo Lopez. Under 6.5 Ks. Now, I guess, overwhelming thought process here is a guy with a 31-6 K rate to walk rate is going to walk in and dominate most places. On the road, we have this at a 57% clip of hitting. How easy is it going to be for Lopez to activate those Ks? I mean, Jimenez and Berger, I get it. But you've got a lot of guys in there that just don't strike out per at-bat. Some of them are not even enough at-bats, maybe to truly qualify, if you will. But you can see Lopez is going to have his work cut out for him. On the other side, Twins have a couple of guys and then some that will strike out, not necessarily giving Minnesota an early lead or allowing them, I think, to get up necessarily. And that's going to be the bigger problem for Lucas Giolito and the White Sox is just trying to get up and holding Lopez off. I think they can do it. 57% chance we have it on the road at Chicago. All right, we move on. Grayson Rodriguez, under 5.5 Ks here. Look, the difference with a 56% chance on the Odd Chopper premium tool of this hitting, the difference is we don't necessarily think, like the tool believes, based on the market, that Kansas City has enough Ks in them for this thing to really hit. Now, Rodriguez has been K'ing people out like it's his job because it is his job, and he's got a 32.4% K rate. But the other stuff, not so great, including that 10.5% walk rate. It's becoming K or bad. Maybe not bust, but bad for Rodriguez. And if you can't just get 6, 7, 8 Ks in a game, probably 7 to 8 in a game, then Grayson Rodriguez becomes super hittable against this Royals team. So we go under 5.5 total Ks for Rodriguez. All right, let's keep it moving. Now we're in Seattle, Oakland territory, pardon me. And this one, just look at Seattle, because that's what you're going to have to start here from the side of JJ Bleday's part, right? I think George Kirby, we know George Kirby is not going to get truly rocked much, but he's not going to K people. Look, don't forget about the walks, right? JJ, for your walks, it's over. Like, we're not anticipating walks for a guy that really doesn't walk much and very limited, very, very limited opportunities. So maybe it's career, maybe it's feel, maybe it's simply at bats, but we target a guy who is going to get some hittable pitches against another one, again, that is not going to be striking people out. So there's going to be a lot of pitching to contact for Kirby. And I don't necessarily know if that's going to work out so much as expected on the road against Oakland. Look, again, with JJ, limited opportunities that we've seen, but we believe he can take advantage of this specific matchup, especially with a guy who's got too high of an opposing batting average, and the K rate is only sitting at 20. Fourth play. Oh, let's go back to Rodolfo, shall we? Rodolfo Castro as the Pittsburgh Pirates on the road again in Tampa. Last time did not work out well. Vinny Velo, however, on the hill, and things have worked out fine. A couple of former Phillies on the mound, and Vinny Velo and Zach Eflin. So we only care about Zach Eflin, right? Because that's who Rodolfo is going up against. I mean, for a lesser extent, we do care about the starting pitching for Pittsburgh, only because We want to make sure that they're not in a total like dump and that, they're playing from 6 or 7 runs down, which is highly possible from what we just saw. Castro's K rate manageable. Batting average, no, not great. But we've seen him hit. We've seen him hit for a little power, at least as far as how hard that ball is coming off the barrel. And we have a pretty decent pitching matchup. Now, our tool says this beats the rest of the market with the implied odds at 54%. So all of these are plus EV bets on PrizePicks. We're taking, I think, a less mitigated, maybe I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but we're looking at this from less of a risk as an approach with Zach Eflin on the hill, as opposed to Shane McClanahan, somebody of that ilk. But Castro, again, 54% beating the market. Last one, Tony Casas. All right, let's Triston, pardon me. I had Casillas on the mind from that stupid Office bit, and I was looking, and there wasn't anything there, so we settled on Casas. So I apologize, Triston Casas. Here was what we got. Run this down for you again. Lopez, Rodriguez, JJ, Rodolfo, and finally Triston Casas. Brian Bello on the hill, so probably like 10 runs and 10 Ks. Gaussman on the hill for the other side of it. Not an easy matchup. No, not an easy matchup. At some point, you're going to have to throw some strikes, and Casas is dangerous drawing walks. Best guy on the team with the walk rate of 16.8. Dangerous. So you're going to have to throw a couple of strikes because Casas has a really good eye when it comes to navigating the plate and securing a walk. The problem is that he's hitting for shit. But we know that he's going to get some hittable pitches based on this matchup. I get it. Gaussman is difficult, but he's going to have to throw a strike or two at some point. Unless he just walks Casas 3 times, and we're banking on that not happening. There's your 5. Casas over a half total bag. Castro over a half. JJ, Grayson, and Pablo. Under 6.5 for Lopez. Under 5.5 for Rodriguez. JJ, Castro, and Triston. Just get a hit, baby. That's it. Just get a hit. 10X for all 5. That would be nice. Let's do that, okay? How about we do that? And I'll see you today, 4 o'clock Eastern. That's how we prize picks, folks. Thumbs up, subscribe.